Hi, my name is Yasu from Japan, and in my video, I drink Japanese sake and I introduce in both Japanese and English, and I do hitorigoto while I'm drinking sake, getting drunk, and then having so much fun. What hitorigoto means in Japanese is that talking to myself. And today I'm drinking this sake called Kankiku from Chiba prefectures in Japan, and I will talk about we need to be happy in life, do whatever we want to do, whenever we want to do. Do not wait until when the time that you feel that's the right, because we all gonna die someday. And then the reason that I want to talk about this one, just talking to myself, is that because September is the month that I become so emotional throughout the entire year. And then if there is no COVID, I go out of Japan. I usually take like 7 days off, 10 days off, and then go to another country, and then I go to a grave or cemetery to figure out what my life means to myself. So like 6 years ago, 7 years ago, like the one of the most important people in my life passed away, and then I have gone through so many things, and especially in the last 2 years, and including this year, I couldn't do that because of the COVID-19. And I was hoping that I could go to that country and then visit and you visit and then see how it goes. But unfortunately, I cannot do that this year as well because the country doesn't allow foreigners to enter, just like Japan doesn't allow foreign travelers to enter, the individual ones though, yet. Well, by the way, like there has been a great news that most likely this week that the Japanese government will announce whether they will start allowing individual tourists to enter Japan or not. I think they will do it, which is a good thing. If they do, please come to Japan and then spend your money in this country, because Japanese economy is not doing well. Anyway, so yeah, this is the third year that I couldn't go, and that's very unfortunate. But physically isolated, not being able to visit the grave, and not being able to interact with anything that reminds me of what happened 7 years ago, somehow very stabilized me. I might be wrong though, because if next year, hopefully, I can visit. If I do, maybe I might feel different, but I feel very stable this year compared to the last 6 or 7 years, because to be honest, in for the first 4 years, literally speaking, I cried every day, and it just makes me wonder. I don't think about the person's death anymore, but like I know in in the back of my head, I cannot stop thinking. I can always feel something, and I just don't know why. I really thought that I was more like logical person. Of course, I would have to go through those, graving stages, and then once I complete all the stages, I thought that I would be okay. And then one way or another, I think I'm better now. Better means I'm more stable. But I know that I cannot stop thinking about it. And I'm not really ready to share the details of what happened 7 years ago yet. But yeah, I really wonder, for those people who have lost, very important people in their lives, and if they cannot stop thinking about the people who passed away, and still they need to live their own lives, I wonder how they deal with their life, how they pull themselves together. Because I really feel like the only reason I was able to make it this far is because of the COVID. Okay, that sounds bad. It's because in the last 3 years, I was physically isolated, and nothing in Japan reminds me of what happened. And as time goes by, I have started feeling that what happened is not really, it didn't happen actually. Maybe that's just, dream or something like that. And then please don't get me wrong that what happened is what happened. That someone very important to me really passed away. But since I haven't been able to associate it with anything that reminds me of what happened, maybe this is my wishful thinking that, or maybe that didn't happen. If you know what I'm trying to say. Oh my god. Interesting. Oh, like if you're watching this one, and I'm supposed to talk about the same thing in Japanese in the previous video, and when I was speaking something in Japanese, I think it's very smooth and everything. But obviously, like when I was trying to say something in English about this one, it's not that easy. And I think I know why. But anyway, so here's the thing. What I'm trying to say is that we're all gonna die someday, for sure. If there's something that you want to do, please do it right now. Don't wait. And then please always spend your time with people that you really love. The people that who treat you better. Do not waste any time on those people who do not appreciate you, because you never know when you're gonna die, and you will die, or I will die, or we all gonna die anytime. But anyway, okay, this is a very weird video, but like, let me really try to introduce this sake. It's really good. Okay, so the name of the sake is called Kankiku, made by Kankikumeijo. That's the name of the sake brewery. It's located in Chiba Prefecture, so right next to Tokyo. The name of sake is, I said Kankiku, but this is a Discovery Series, the new sensation 2022. That's the name of this sake. They use koshihikari rice to make this Japanese sake. It's a junmaishu, and the one that I'm drinking, this one is, you can really smell Kankiku smell. That means very juicy, very distinctive, but you can smell rice smell, and you can really taste the very clean, juicy rice, koshihikari rice flavor, and also like a little bit tingling sensations. It can really go well. It can really go well with food, I think. So good. Anyway, so by the time I make it viewable on YouTube, I hope the Japanese government announced that individual foreigner tourists can come to Japan. Then if you do, please come to Japan, spend your money in this country, because we need your money. And I really recommend Kankiku, Japanese sake. It's a good sake. So good. Yeah, okay. I think that's all. I don't think anyway. Yeah. I think this is the video that is very weird. But if you're still watching, if you have someone who really means to you and you love that person, spend every minute of your time that you have with her or him or whoever, because you never know when I will die, or you will die, or the person will die. But we will all die someday. I think that's what I'm trying to say here. Anyway, I'm gonna speak something more fun next time. So please forgive me for this video. So please take care. And then for now, じゃあね、バイバイ。